No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. I'm Jim Santangeli. I played Simon Pearson, the camp cook in Red Dead Redemption 2. Today I'm trying Armor Beef Stew, classic home style. Let's see if it holds up to Pearson's standards. Birds are singing. Got my cast iron pan heating up from Lodge, of course. Armor beef stew dates all the way back to the late 1800s, back to the old school Chicago meat packing days when they started putting full meals into cans. Armor's been around for a long time, and now we just got to find out if that's a good thing or not. Well, here it is. Armor beef stew. Classic. First glance, what I'm noticing, it's ground beef. It's not chunks of beef. But there are a lot of potatoes, so we're going to give it a shot. Now, I have one rule. Eat what you take. Finish the damn bowl. Here we go. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. It's mostly potatoes. I don't like to be negative, but it's like somebody combined potato soup with dog food and add some carrots in it. Sorry. Overall, I'd say this is a classic canned beef stew. And if you're going on a road trip and you're going to be eating outside, camping, yeah, bring some armored beef stew with you. But as for Simon Pearson, I don't think he would approve of this. There's a falcon flying around. I feel like he wants this. You can have it. So I'm going to have to give armored beef stew 2.5 top hats. But no matter how many top hats I give it, I got to finish it. Them's the rules. Here we go. Ooh, I did it. So keep watching for more stew reviews. Stupendous work. Today's stew review. Do I have the stomach to eat it? No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. Today, my friends, I'm going to try beef tripe stew from Goya. Okay, I can do this. Let's do this. This is like Jell-O. You may not believe this, but I actually grew up eating tripe stew. My mom would make it. And nothing says home like the inner lining of a cow's stomach. Ah, childhood. Eat what you take, finish the damn bowl. First bite. There's nothing in this other than tripe and broth. There's no potatoes, there's no carrots, there's nothing like that. But I kind of applaud Goya's simplicity. They're like, look, we make tripe stew. It's tripe in a nice stew broth. And it's gonna kick ass, and it does. My stomach is enjoying this stomach. Yummy tummy in my tummy. Those are all the stomach puns I have. You better believe it. I know a lot of you are looking at this and thinking it's disgusting, but trust me, it's so much better than the majority of canned stews that I've been trying. This has so much flavor. It is so well seasoned. It is honestly delicious. So now there's really nothing left to do but give it a score. I'm going to give Goya's tripe stew 9 top hats. And the only reason I didn't give it 10 is because it's not a complete stew. I wouldn't have minded carrots, maybe even a little potato. It's not a perfect stew, but it is a perfect meal. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna finish the damn bowl. Goya's beef tripe stew, really delicious. Give it a tripe. No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. I'm Jim Santangeli. I played the camp cook in Red Dead Redemption 2. And today, I'm going to try cowboy beef stew from Yellowstone. We got our cast iron pan from Lodge, of course. Inspired by a recipe made by real cowboys, Yellowstone cowboy beef stew claims to be cowboy approved. Now, I'm no real cowboy, but let's see what Pearson has to say. This looks like beef stew. That's good. There are chunks of potatoes, there are chunks of carrots, and most importantly, there are chunks of beef. Let's try it and see if Yellowstone has once again created a successful spin-off. But first, I have one rule. Eat what you take. Finish the damn bowl. Let's give it a shot. Honestly, I don't hate it. It needs a little salt, yes, but the beef actually has some texture. It's like beef jerky in a way, but I kind of don't hate that. Potatoes and the carrots are soft, but everything else is pretty good. You add a little salt to this, you got a pretty good canned beef stew. How does it hold up to the standards of Simon Pearson? Well, I think he'd be okay with it. I think it would be good enough that he would expect you to feel nourished so you could go hunt and bring back some venison and rabbit. Absolutely. I think the cowboy beef stew by Yellowstone gets a 6.5 top hats. Not bad. Gosh darn it, Taylor Sheridan. Can you do no wrong? And now, unlike the TV show, I'm going to finish this Yellowstone. Yee-haw! No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. I'm Jim Santangelo. I played the camp cook in Red Dead Redemption 2. And today, I'm going to try cowboy beef stew from Yellowstone. We got our cast iron pan from Lodge, of course. Inspired by a recipe made by real cowboys, Yellowstone cowboy beef stew claims to be cowboy approved. Now, I'm no real cowboy, but let's see what Pearson has to say. This looks like beef stew. That's good. There are chunks of potatoes, there are chunks of carrots, and most importantly, there are chunks of beef. Let's try it and see if Yellowstone has once again created a successful spin-off. But first, I have one rule. Eat what you take. Finish the damn bowl. Let's give it a shot. Honestly, I don't hate it. It needs a little salt, yes, but the beef actually has some texture. It's like beef jerky in a way, but I kind of don't hate that. Potatoes and the carrots are soft, but everything else is pretty good. You add a little salt to this, you got a pretty good canned beef stew. How does it hold up to the standards of Simon Pearson? Well, I think he'd be okay with it. I think it would be good enough that he would expect you to feel nourished so you could go hunt and bring back some venison and rabbit. Absolutely. I think the cowboy beef stew by Yellowstone gets a 6.5 top hats. Not bad. Gosh darn it, Taylor Sheridan. Can you do no wrong? And now, unlike the TV show, I'm going to finish this Yellowstone. Yee-haw! That's a big bag of stew. No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. Today, I'm going to try Irish beef stew from Ruprecht. From Ruprecht. I don't know how to say that. I got it from Costco. What's that? Is that a cast iron pan from Lodge? Yeah, it is. It's such a big bag, I need both hands. Look at the size of that chunk of beef. My goodness. Don't get your hopes up too high, Jim. I can't help it, they're high. At first glance, this has everything you want in a beef stew. Big chunks of potatoes, big chunks of carrots, and massive chunks of beef. Now, it's important to remember, this is not canned beef stew. This is beef stew in a bag, made sous vide style, which is French for under vacuum. Now, no cowboy is making stew that way, but I'm reviewing stews, no matter how you make it. And all that matters is, how does it taste? But first, of course, we have one rule. Eat what you take. Finish the damn bowl. Let's try it. Wow. It's so good, I want to swear. The beef is good. The potatoes are like butter. Let's try a carrot. I don't think I gave the carrots any attention. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, I want to swear so bad. Look at this velvety sauce full of herbs. And I know you're like, oh, Pearson didn't put herbs in his sauce. Well, these guys do, and I'm glad of it. Don't swear, Jim. Don't do it. I am holding this to a higher standard because it's not canned beef stew. I wish the meat had a little more char to it. The meat is tender, but it doesn't have that next level campfire charm. But it's damn good beef stew. Why do I want to swear so bad? So I'm going to give it 8.5 top hats. It's darn good, but there's always room for improvement. I can't hold it in anymore. Holy this is good. Dinty more. No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. I'm going to try the granddaddy of all canned beef stews, Dinty more. We start by heating up our cast iron pan from Lodge, of course. Fun fact, Dinty Moore's not actually a person. It's just a name the company took from a comic strip, which means this whole review is just one fictional chef judging another. I love it. I will say this looks chunky and beefy. Optically, that's right on the money. The carrots are a vibrant orange. The potatoes look good, the meat is chunky, but what does it taste like? We're gonna find out. Of course, he hates my reviews. You know what? I'm doing my best. Like you could do better. One rule, eat what you take. Finish the damn bowl. Here we go. Dinty Moore, beef stew. Ooh, weird. I thought I was gonna hate this. I was really preparing to hate this, but I kind of don't hate this. The potatoes aren't mushy. They have a little bit of a bite. The carrots actually taste like carrots, and the meat has almost like a charred taste to it. It's not bad. No joke. I keep going in. Dinty Moore, you've been around for a reason, my friend. Maybe I've lost my mind. I don't know. Maybe the birds they know something I don't know, and they're circling me. And soon, I'll be dead, and they'll eat me. I better hurry. Is it better than Simon Pearson's beef stew? No, of course not, but it's pretty darn good. And I think he'd rate it 7 out of 10 top hats. Sometimes you're the granddaddy of something for a reason, you know? There we go. Please, sir, can I have some more? I don't know, man. I think this is a soup. No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. I'm Jim Santangelo. I played the camp cook in Red Dead Redemption 2. And today I'm going to try Campbell's chunky beef with vegetables. Guys, it's soup that eats like a meal, but does it eat like a stew? Oh, hold your horses. Give me a second. I still got to try it. Classic Campbell's chunky beef with vegetables. Soup that eats like a stew. I'll be honest, it doesn't look like a soup. It looks like a stew. I wonder why they didn't say stew. I bet because Campbell is known for being a soup company, and they're like, we don't make stew, we make soup. Potatoes, carrots, peas, beef. It's got it all. But is it good? Let's find out. Remember, eat what you take. Finish the damn bowl. Here we go. It's thick like a stew, but it tastes like a soup. So it's kind of messing with me. I just think it's kind of confused. And a lot of times I say, this stew needs salt. This one does not need salt. All the textures are kind of the same. I don't know when I'm chewing beef or potato or carrot. I'm not getting any kind of chew diversity. Hashtag chew diversity. I'll say this about Campbell's, they won't be accused of false advertising. It is chunky, and it is a soup that eats like a meal. Or as I would say, it's a soup that eats like a stew. Just not a very good stew. So, Campbell's chunky beef with vegetables, I'm going to give you 5.5 top hats. Don't be offended. Everything above a 5 is solid. I just wish the ingredients stood out a little more, and I kind of wish it wasn't so salty. There we go. Done. Campbell's chunky beef. It's soup with an identity crisis. Woo! On to the next. Let me know if there's any stews that you'd like me to try. Just make sure they're actually stew. I'm not going to beat around the bush anymore. No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. I'm Jim Santangelo. I played the camp cook in Red Dead Redemption 2. And today I'm going to try split pea and vegetable organic stew from Plant Strong. Plant makes strong. Like the colors of a rainbow, such is the diversity of a stew. Doesn't have to have meat in it to be a stew. This is mostly lentil, potatoes, carrots, and corn. You know, it's not a beef stew. It's a vegetarian stew. Sorry, I got scared. I thought something was behind me. A vegetarian. No, I'm happy to try it, so let's try it. But first, of course, eat what you take, finish the damn bowl. This might be delicious. Oh, no. It's not. Oh, my God. Oh, this is not good. This is not good stew. This is not good food. There's zero flavor. It's just texture. Give me something. Oh, I feel terrible, but I feel worse for me. Why did I come up with that slogan? Finish the damn bowl. Jim, you idiot. Oh, God. Oh. But you know what? It's food. It's nourishing. It's organic. If you eat this, your body will thank you. Your tongue won't. So it's not all bad. So here's my rating. I'm giving this split pea vegetable stew 5 top hats. 5 points for being organic and healthy. But what am I going to give it for actual flavor? A goose egg, 0. A goose egg would have been good in this. Almost there. Well, there you have it. Vegetable stew from Plant Strong. Plant Strong, flavor weak.
I guess I'm afraid.
No need to be afraid, Arthur. We're just grilling steaks.
I'm a happy cowboy.
But while you're all drying your eyes, remember to always dry your steaks, both sides. And for an even better crust, put them in the fridge for as long as you can before grilling. And just before you do, salt both sides generously.
I'm a happy cowboy.
Then grill them at the temperature of your liking. I prefer medium rare. But before you cut into them, let them rest in peace, like our good friend Arthur Morgan. This one's for you, buddy.
Happy cowboys work. It's fun.
Is it delicious? Ciabatta believe it. Dear Jim, you're an amazing cook. Do you know how to make ciabatta bread? Of course I can. Let's do it quickly. First, you want to make a bigga. It's just water, yeast, and flour. It's a bigga mess. Let that work its magic for 6 to 24 hours. Then when you're ready to make the bread, take some water, take some flour, mix it together, wait 30 minutes, then add some more water, some yeast, some salt, add that bigga, and mix for about 3 to 5 minutes. What a big a mess. Did I make that joke already? Then oil up a nice bowl, put the dough inside, and let it rest for another 30 minutes. Now it's time to strengthen that dough. Let's do a stretch and fold. Come on, 4 times. 3, 2, 1. You did it. Great. Now roll it up into a ball and put it back into the bowl. 30-minute rest. Now it's time to do what we call the lamination. Gently scrape the dough out of the bowl onto a wet surface. Stretch it out into a rectangle, then do a letter fold. Roll it up 3 or 4 times, put it back in the bowl, and let it rest for 60 minutes. Time's flying, huh? Now we're going to shape the dough. You want to flour your surface, then you want to flour your dough. Then put the dough onto the flour, and here we go. Pat it gently, shape it nicely, and then cut it into as many pieces of ciabatta bread as you want. Let it rest for another 30 minutes. While that's happening, preheat the oven to 500. Then bake that bread for about 25 minutes, and you got yourself some ciabatta. Question is, Jim, hey, can anyone make vegetarian stew taste good? No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. I'm Jim Santangelo. I played the camp cook in Red Dead Redemption 2, and today I'm going to try lentil stew from Heyday Canning. I haven't had a good history with vegetarian stew so far, but I'm hopeful. I have 2 very clever slogans that I came up with, and one of them is going to end this video. The first one is, hey, can anyone make vegetarian stew taste good? If anyone can, Heyday Canned. Right? Because it's called Heyday Canned. The other one is, hey, can anyone make vegetarian stew taste good? No. So one of those very clever slogans is going to be at the end of this video. So let's find out which one by tasting it. But you know the rule. Eat what you take, finish the damn bowl. First bite. I'm not a big stickler when it comes to the definition of a stew, but I do like there to be chunks of something. Maybe if there was some chunks of butternut squash, that might be nice. But other than that, it's good. The lentils are tender, but still have a little bit of a bite, so you know they're there. The butternut squash has that nice sweetness, and the coconut milk gives you a little umami richness. I would actually call this more of a vegetarian bisque, but they call it a stew, so I'm reviewing it as a stew. I'm going to give Heyday Canned's lentil stew 7.8 top hats. High marks for flavor, but I docked them a little bit because there's nothing chunky in it that makes me feel like it is, in fact, a stew. But that's a good score. Like, this is a good stew. So I'm very happy to finish the damn bowl. Here we go. Last bite. Hey, can anyone make vegetarian stew taste good? If anyone can, Heyday Canned. It's Friday, and sometimes on Friday, gotta have pizza. It's Friday. I already made the original dough. I didn't walk you through the dough. You don't need me to walk you through the dough. You're a pro. But we got it right here. I like to put it in the microwave with the light on. Some people like to do the oven. I'm a microwave guy. Yeah, just did my last stretch and fold. Gonna let it rest now for a few hours. I want lots of bubbles. You know, you see people making focaccia and it's just like full of bubbles that they have to like pop. I don't usually get a lot of that. Maybe it's my yeast. But I'm just gonna let it rest for a while and hopefully it will be delicious. I know it'll be good. I'm not worried about that. But will it have the rise I want? We'll see. Remember us talking about those bubbles? Check out these bubbles. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna put them on these pans. All right, we got our first one.
Just giving it a little par bake so that the bottom is crispy. Looks good, looks good. Now, let's assemble the pizza. I'm going pepperoni and mushroom. What do you think, Jim?
Ooh. Hey guys, I'm Jim Santangelo. I'm standing outside of Toro 7 Sushi on 17th Street in Amsterdam in New York City. I just had some delicious sushi, sashimi, and I had a nice conversation with the sushi chefs. It's a beautiful night here in New York City. I ate too much, but I did it alone, and that's what I enjoy. So join me on my adventures of eating food along New York City's pathways to the belly. Join us next week when I'll be with a special guest Tony Tibdanza, and we're going to be trying out pizzerias all over this round island called New York City. If you like me, follow me, hit that smash button, and like me for all the things, and follow.
Never mind, Macbeth. This is McLydia here.
Wow. Bubble, bubble. Trouble, trouble. No, my trouble. This is a party here.
I'm standing outside of Sherwood Farms looking all cool because Sherwood Farms is a cool place in Eastern Connecticut where you can do some cool shopping and get all kinds of food.
All kinds of food, Mommy? Is that true? Yes, it is, little chicken. It is true. That's how cool it is at Sherwood Farms. I don't think Sherwood Farms knows how cool they are, I'll be quite honest with you. They have a cool little sign. They have a bunch of cool flowers. They got onions and potatoes, big and small, all kinds of colors. They got strawberries and mozzarella, and they got herbs. That's a nice salad. They got fennel, onions, lettuce, cabbage, and zucchini. And don't forget about the homemade preserves. What do you do with homemade preserves? You put them on bread and croissants and cookies. Preserves and cookies. Isn't that a little sweet? Yeah, check it out. It's cool. It really is a cool place. It's cool for adults. It's cool for kids. Because they got little teddy bears and they got rides of all sizes, and it's fun and it's sunshine, and they grow everything on the farm. It's in Eastern Connecticut, which is a cool little town.
Sherwood Farms. It's a really cool place. But would I ever come back? Sure would. Today I'm going to try a beef stew sent to me by a viewer named Tori, aka Torkins. It's a beef stew called Deseret Farms Beef Stew. Give it a shot. No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. Here it is. It's got chunks of beef. The carrots are small, the potatoes are big. It's a stew, but it's a good stew. Let's find out. Eat what you take, finish the damn bowl. My neighbor's watching me, and that makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. How you doing? Eating stew. There we go. I'm chewing through beef fibers, and it's satisfying. Ooh, it's well seasoned. I don't really taste the carrots, but the potatoes are great. It does have a little bit of that canned beef stew dog food quality. It's just some sort of ingredient in canned stews that give off a bit of a dog food smell and taste. And I know that sounds bad, but it's really not a terrible thing. It's just something that I feel like is a category now. Look at my neighbor. He's drooling. He wants this stew so bad. No shot. That's my stew. Easy, Jim. Review the stew before you finish it. My goodness. I'm going to give Deseret Farms Beef Stew 7.6 top hats. I really enjoy this stew. I wish it didn't have that dog food quality, but I think of all those, it's one of the best. And now I can finish the damn bowl while my neighbor watches me. Mmm. Last bite. Oh, no, there's a little potato left. Now done. That was really good canned beef stew. So thank you, Tori. And if you have a can of beef stew that you want me to try, let me know, and I'll try it. Me and my neighbor will love it. Yeah. I'm Jim Santangeli. I played the Camp Cook in Red Dead Redemption 2, and today I'm going to try Mountain House freeze-dried beef stew. Let me say that again. Freeze-dried beef stew. No one knows stew like Simon Pearson. And I'm Simon Pearson. Freeze-dried beef stew. It's got carrots, potatoes, peas. Technically, you were supposed to make the beef stew in the bag, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use my cast iron pan from Lodge. Maybe you guys have other beef stews I should be trying. If you do, let me know. It smells good. It doesn't maybe look great, but it smells really good. So we're gonna give it a taste, but remember, eat what you take, finish the damn bowl. Freeze-dried beef stew. Let's try it again. Here's what's weird. I feel like I'm eating a bowl of seasoned croutons that they added some broth to, and it didn't quite absorb it all yet. But the weirder thing is, I don't hate it. It's kind of like Thanksgiving stuffing with a little bit of chewy meat in it. I don't hate it. And if I'm camping and I'm hungry and this is an option, I would be content. But look, I'm rating this against all stews of all styles and techniques. And this beef stew gets a rating of 6.5 top hats. And I do wish there was a little bit more creativity in the seasoning, and I just can't get over the texture. But compared to a lot of the stews I've tried, this is actually an easy bowl to finish. I'm almost already done. Mountain House beef stew. If you like freeze dry, then please try.